It's a real challenge to keep a Travato cool with the air conditioner, especially in G and GL models. The air conditioner is back here, which is where the bedroom area is. So the cool air has to make its way from here all the way to the front third of the vehicle, which is where the dining room, sitting area, TV are. With a GGL model, whether it comes with the Coleman NDQ right out of the factory, or in my case I replace it with a Houghton 3400, they're sitting right here next to a wall. And the way these non-ducted units work is you've got vents usually on the sides all around. Cold air blows out and then comes back into a return and gets recycled, and that's how it gets to cold temperature. Unfortunately, the temperature sensors are mounted in this area somewhere. And a Houghton, it specifically is mounted in the return. So as this cold air bounces off the walls confined in this space, some of it gets pulled back in and quickly chills the temperature sensor, which tells the unit, hey, we're at the right temperature, turn the compressor off. The compressor turns off, the fan keeps running, and then after a few minutes, the temperature sensor warms up because it's not getting pre-chilled anymore. It tells the compressor to kick back on. It starts up, cool air hits the wall, comes back in, and then this cycle just repeats and repeats and repeats, turning on the compressor, turning off the compressor, turning on the compressor, turning off the compressor. And the front space takes a very, very long time to get cool because the compressor is turning off too quickly. So I call that short cycling. A solution for that, potentially, is to take that temperature sensor and move it away from the return, possibly closer to the living area. In my case, in a Travato GL, it's somewhere in this space. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move that temperature sensor and demonstrate the difference in cycling of the air conditioner and how much energy is used the way it comes from the factory compared to moving the temperature sensor away. I've got my temporary solution marked, and I'm going to do a test now with the temperature sensor being here. I've got a temperature probe that should measure about what it's sensing. So I'm using my digital meat thermometer, and then over here I'll be monitoring how many times the compressor cycles on and off. I've just turned on the air conditioner. I'm on the Volta system, and the AC is set to run to 70 degrees. The compressor is now on, and we're drawing a little over 1,000 watts, which includes anything for lights and whatnot. And there it is, just under 11 minutes. So the compressor ran continuously. Got the dining area to about 69. This is the ceiling thermometer I put up. So it looks like it runs the unit to about 3 degrees below the set point. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to move my temperature sensor up into the air conditioner, and I'm going to rerun the test to see how many times it cycles off when it's back in its normal position. I've put the temperature sensor pretty close to where it was before, except from the outside. And now I'm going to rerun the test. The unit is turned on, the fan has started, and the compressor just kicked in. So in a minute and a half, the compressor turned off. The room is still warm. That's the temperature here at the ceiling. The fan continues to run. So we're currently running just the fan, the compressor's off. So obviously one of the challenges within this space is all this cool air that just keeps getting recirculated. So I'm just going to lower the temperature much lower just to demonstrate how much this thing cycles. So the compressor just came back on. And even though the temperature is set for 65, it turned off in about 2 minutes, demonstrating that the temperature sensor located at the unit falsely thinks the room has gotten a temperature, and we're still in the 70s here. And there it is, the final install. So using a very small smoke detector that I've removed all the parts, I now have a temperature sensor remotely located, which will make the unit run better.